I choose this as our goal. And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
You're listening to KCOU Columbia 88.1 FM.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Welcome to the Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM.
We're trying to keep it warm. It's cold outside.
It is cold outside. My name is Dresa.
And this is Jazzy J.
So thankful for everyone listening today, joining us today online or in your car on 88.1 FM. The Inferno, we actually have a lot of new stuff planned for the show this year. So we're going to open up with one of our newest segments. What is that, Jazzy J?
So you guys, every week there's something that gets on your nerves and makes you mad. So we have a new section called the Mad Minute. So me and Dresa, every week we're going to open up the show with what ticked us off the past week. So Dresa, want to go first?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I knew she couldn't wait, y'all.
Something that ticked me off so freaking bad today. Not today. The other day I was in class and we had to do group projects and I'm not really a group project person, but we had to do group projects, but each person turned in their own individual final project, which, we had to make videos. For those of you who don't know, I'm a journalism and I'm film major, so I make a lot of videos I like to produce and things like that. So we had to make a video, like each person, and I'm like helping her out the whole time. We only had like a short amount to shoot both videos in this time frame. So she's like not really as comfortable. So I'm like, all right, I'll help you, making sure she has like good angles, blah, blah, blah. We spent so much time on her project that I had to rush through mine to get my shots. So my shots already weren't as good as I wanted them to be because we didn't have time to go back and do them. Okay, so I'm already sacrificing my project for you. Okay, whatever. So I was, being nice. My project, I was still able to do one and, it turned out decent. It just wasn't as good as I wanted it. So that's fine. But hold up. We're in class and, after like the teacher plays every video and, each person has to talk about it. Yeah. So she has like all these super cool angles in her video and the teacher asked her, how did you come up with those angles? Like, how did you think of some of those stuff to do? And she's like, I just kind of sat back and like thought about it. What? And like, I was just like, let's do this. Was your name in that sentence? No. And I'm sitting there literally jaws open to the floor. Like, is she dead serious? Because you didn't think of any of that, girl. I told you, I was like, you should do this. Put in the camera, because we were making a cake. And we were like, put the camera in the cake pan so you could get... Girl, you didn't think of any of that. She took all the cake. All the credit. And I was like, okay, it's your project, so I'm not going to be petty. I'm not going to say anything. But really, dude, because you wouldn't have had any of those angles. Right. Your video wouldn't have been nearly as good if it was not for me. You didn't know how to do any of that. I told you how to do. I was like, I gave you all those suggestions.
Well, now you know. Next time.
Always trying to help out. And it's just, look out for yourself. See, I was pretty peeved.
See,
so, yeah.
That bit me in the butt the other way because I was in journalism class last week or whatever, and we were supposed to be doing stand-ups outside, and a girl was trying to help me find good angles, and the angles that she was like, I was like, that isn't a good angle. I feel like I need to go over there. But we were in a big group. It wasn't like for a grade or anything. Mm-hmm. So when we get back to the lab and the teacher's looking at my video, she's like, your angle really is kind of off. You could have stood like over there where I said when we was outside. So I was like, you know what? People sometimes you just got to roll by yourself, Dresa.
Like I said, I hate group projects. It was a force. We had to work together. And so that's fine. Like, even if she didn't want to be like, Dresa helped me. Right. That's fine. I know I helped you. You know I helped you. So next time we got to do videos on our own, I hope you got them same angles up in your video.
All right. So now.
But it's okay.
We got Dresa's Mad Minute. And she was mad for a hot minute.
Yeah, listen, I had low-key, I was like, I called my mama like low-key, like, mama, I know Teresa, I know she did not.
Teresa, listen.
Just do me like that.
I'm about to go to jail.
But for real though, because whoa. All right.
Okay, so what made me mad this week? Actually, it didn't even happen until last night / this morning. So I picked up an extra shift at work yesterday, and I was working with one of the new employees, and one of the new employees, they're not really, I don't know what word I'm looking for, so I'll just blank that out. But anyway, so it's getting near closing time, and I keep asking the guy I'm closing with, to do different tasks while I'm in the cooler, which obviously is freezing cold because I'm inside of the cooler stocking all the drinks. That takes about a good hour, maybe 30 minutes if it's not completely empty. So I'm thinking I come out the cooler, everything's going to be done that should be finished. He hasn't done anything because he don't know how to do anything. And I'm like, okay, when I was asking you to do all this stuff and you said yes more than once, why didn't you mention the fact that you don't know how to do it? I asked him to clean the coffee machines. He didn't know if we were supposed to use soap or not. Take the trash out. He don't even know where the dumpsters are. Why are you even agreeing to do any task that I'm assigning? However, you don't know how to do it. So I end up doing everything anyway. And we left work almost an hour after we were supposed to get off. So, whoa. Yeah, I was pretty upset. And people knocking on the door like, are y'all closed? No, we just locked the door and cut the lights off for fun. But we're open. Really? And so that had me too upset. And then I'm trying to close the windows before I leave. Why the curtain gonna fall on my head while I'm pulling the drawstring down to close the curtain, and it fell on my head. So yeah, that was not a good night. And then I woke up this morning. I would swear I was driving behind a 95-year-old woman because she was driving not even 2 miles an hour and puffing on a cig. So I really wanted to bump her off a rock quarry. So the 95-year-old woman who really is probably 22, maybe you shouldn't smoke and drive if you don't know how to do it. So yes, those I guess includes our Mad Minutes. Our Mad Minutes
of the week. If you had a Mad Minute, you were really upset about something that happened, you're just like, hold up, let me take a step back and let Jesus take the wheel, because I really don't want to.
Fix it.
Fix it, Jesus. But yes. So if you had something you were upset about, Mad Minute, definitely get in. We told you guys we have a lot of new stuff for you guys this semester coming up. And when we get back from the break, we'll roll into another new segment that we have, which is going to be really fun and really exciting. So we need to hear what you guys are mad about.
Yes,
text exactly. Text us, call us. What's the number, Jazzy J?
573-882-8262.
Again, that is 5. Right, like she was saying like a psycho, so I'm just going to repeat it. It's 573-882-8262. Call, text us, join the conversation, tell us what you were upset about. If you had a situation similar to ours, right. Oh my God, that's crazy, because it is crazy.
Right.
But yes, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM.
I don't know, it's just something about you. Got me feeling like I can't be without you. Anytime someone mention your name, I be feeling as if I'm around you. Ain't no words to describe you, baby. All I know is that you take me high. Can you tell that you drive me crazy? Cause I can't get you out my mind. Think of you when I'm going to bed. When I wake up, think of you again. You are my homie, lover, and friend. Exactly why you light me up inside like the 4th of July. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile. And people ask me how. Well, you're the reason why I'm dancing in the mirror and singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. All I want, all I need is your loving. Baby, you make me hot like an oven. Since you came, you know what I discovered. Baby, I don't need me another. No, all I know.
Hey listeners, be sure to tune in to Inside Out, your weekly LGBTQ talk radio show, every Tuesday at 2 p.m.
Turn your radio to KCOU because we're discussing all the hot topics in the LGBTQ and social justice communities.
And educating you to the best of our ability with our own personal experiences.
We, along with special guest stars, are the voices bringing it to you.
DJ Dictionary,
DJ Shane,
DJ Dino,
and DJ Lambda.
Let's talk.
Okay, so I just have to bring this up because we talked about this a little bit last show about Mary J. Blige singing on Stay With Me. Right. When I was driving home the other day, she came on and I literally was busting out laughing because it sounded like female DMX or something.
Oh my God.
On the song, and I was just confused. But anyways.
Welcome back to the Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. Clearly, you know, we come in from break. So, yes, we told you guys we had a lot of new stuff planned. Thank you for joining us. If you're just not joining us, welcome to the show.
Better late than never.
Right. And, okay, so one new thing that we're also going to be doing this week is this semester is girl code. We're going to have different girl codes and guy codes throughout the show. You know, just kind of listen, some of the like red flags that we've been experiencing. So our first girl code is weatherwear.
Yes.
Okay, Jazzy J, why is weatherwear the first girl code?
Okay, I had to address attire because the other day it was clearly 50 degrees outside, and I almost crashed my car because I saw I'm assuming she's a freshman, walking in Daisy Duke blue jean shorts with boots on and a hoodie. So I'm kind of confused about what direction your outfit is going in because clearly you can see your breath out here almost, and you're walking around like it's not cold, but you clearly know it's cold because you have on boots. So yeah, that's a problem. I'm seeing midriff, stomach, belly buttons. What is your stomach showing for? When it's cold outside, I pull my sisters, my mom, they all hate it. I pull up my tights and my pants above my belly button because I like my belly to be extra warm. So walking around having my stomach out, not really understanding that either. So girl code of the week first. Yeah, wear, dress appropriately. You want to be cute, but don't be looking like you're cold.
Shorts and boots don't match. I don't know when y'all will learn. I've been seeing this like all my life, and I don't understand. If you have the audacity to put on some boots, do not also put on shorts. First of all, let me tell you something. It's a little chilly, but honestly, it's too early for boots.
Right.
Ask Teresa.
It's not even that
You don't bring
early.
out boots till November.
Right.
And so, first of all, it's not even that cold
I got
yet.
boots on right now, and I was like,
a little early for the boot.
Yeah.
But I mean, walking around campus, you see somebody with Uggs on.
right,
So,
it's not that cold.
No.
Like, I've seen people with a little anklet boots or something that, okay, you
Right.
can get away
Fall
with.
boots.
Right.
It ain't
but
winter.
Winter
But
boots,
still.
Uggs, bye.
Right.
Get your life.
Right. Good day
Not
to you.
that cold yet. So
Right.
weatherwear, ladies, dress appropriately for the weather. Be stylish and cute. And if your stomach is hanging out, put it on mute.
Okay. Whoa. That was whoa. Okay. We'll be back to some more girl codes and guy codes later throughout the show.
Yes.
We're going to move into our entertainment news section.
Yes.
So you guys can get all the juicy details about what's been happening. And the first one's pretty funny. So Jazzy J, you have to talk about it.
Okay, so Nicki Minaj, I guess, has it somewhere in her brain that she's influential to young girls in a positive way. So she wanted to speak at her high school, but got rejected. And honestly, I think that is hilarious. She took to Twitter to express her disappointment after the principal denied her request to come speak to the students. And she says, I wanted to go back to my high school and speak to the students, but the new principal declined. No need for me to inspire them, I guess. What, Nikki? You're not inspiring person in that way educationally. Like what? I'm confused. And so the school, they said they declined her speaking because she wanted to bring in her film crew, her camera crew into the school. And they're like, you know what? Like we're all down for people being successful and all of that. Mm-hmm. But when they try to put it on air for reality TV and stuff, we're like, no, that's not what we're about.
Right.
So really, Nikki, like you went up there with a whole camera crew, Young Money, like y'all just rolling deep with the cameras, and you really thought they that was going to be okay, you're not Beyonce or Obama.
Whoa.
Because those are probably some of the only people that could get away with filming in a public school. As a journalist, you could barely get a picture in a school. So why does she think she's going to be speaking and getting footage, video footage?
Right.
Okay, Onika.
Right. Okay, so on our next topic, shout out to Nikki for thinking she's doing the most because she's feeling Beyonce now. But shout out to okay, so the next topic that we have, Janae Rice. If you haven't heard about Ray Rice and her whole domestic violence situation, real quick. So basically, back in February, Janae Rice, which is his now wife, but was his fiance at that point.
Right.
They were in a hotel in Atlantic City, and originally, a couple months ago in this summer, the video that came out showed Ray Rice. He was a running back for the Ravens. He was dragging her unconscious body out of a elevator.
Unconscious body.
And everyone was kind of just like, it was shocking. TMZ obviously always gets these videos from wherever they get them from. And so the Ravens initially suspended him.
Somewhere.
Right. The TMZ really has all the information. Like, let's be honest, right?
They know all the snitches.
They got them on speed dial.
Every company, they know every snitch.
Exactly. So the video came out and it showed him like dragging her out. So initially the Ravens suspended him for 2 games, and at first it was people were kind of upset about it because they were speculating that it was like domestic violence issue,
right?
Blah blah blah. It was no proof on it, But they didn't have like solid evidence proof, or we didn't see any or at the time. And so they only suspended him for 2 games. And everybody was like upset because people who get caught with like marijuana or something people consider not as serious are suspended for like 6 games. So it was like kind of an imbalance as to the crimes. And so a video came out the other day, like 2 days ago, that actually shows him punching his wife in the elevator. I don't know if you want to see it. I saw the video and it was crazy. Like, he literally just KO'd her, and he hit her one time, she hit the wall and she fell. And so it was shocking. It was disturbing, to be honest.
Yeah,
and
it's disturbing.
First of all, okay, so when the video came out public, everybody's obviously upset. So the Ravens, they had to cut him loose. They obviously dropped him,
right?
And the NFL, and the NFL commissioner, he has suspended him indefinitely from the NFL. And so, at first that we didn't have access to that video before the original suspension. That's come out that wasn't true. But we all know how that goes. Public opinion goes the longest way as far as justice and suspension terms. It's public opinion that really weighs that. So anyway, Janae speaking now about the issue now, because that happened, they still got married,
right?
And they was keeping it moving like it. They've talked about it or worked it out. Apparently his PR team released yesterday that he had quit drinking, which is he was drinking hard liquor when he was when that happened, and he's they've both join a born again church and things like that, and they're going through counseling. Right. So they put it out. He's working through his issues. They is right. Chris Brown, I don't understand why MTV News thought it was a good idea to have Chris Brown read a message to Ray Rice. Chris Brown, you're still kind of
violating your
right. Boy. You're still getting in trouble.
Still to this day, what?
Didn't you just get into another
and
assault
she
charge?
Knock somebody out as well,
right?
So a swollen bumblebee.
I didn't think that was necessarily. They need to let that go. And then they always want to tie in Chris Brown and Rihanna to every domestic violence situation. Originally, Run This Town was going to play for the game on Thursday, the first Ravens game.
Right.
They pulled the song because, Rihanna and the whole situation. Right. So, it affects everybody. And so Janae Rice, she speaks out and says that she's upset, basically, that everyone's putting their opinions in her marriage. And, because a lot of people are like, why did you still marry this fool? Because he clearly knocked you out unconscious. And you still married him.
Like you were dead.
Right. And so, now that he's been released, she's upset that that he's been, that
their lifestyle has changed.
Right. He was like, he's worked so hard for this, and I don't understand why people in our business, it's our life. If we want to move on, blah, blah, blah. You know what? If you want to be married to the fool, do what you do. I don't care. But girl, that's a bad example. You can't did you really think like he's famous? Like not even really, he's not like famous, well known, but he is a professional football player. Y'all were not at home. Y'all were not in your private place where this video was like captured secretly and took. Y'all were in a public place in a hotel lobby. He punched you in a hotel elevator. What is wrong with you? That is a public place. And so you thought that wasn't going to come out and people weren't going to say something about it? That wasn't going to happen. This is 2014.
Maybe she didn't know. She was knocked out cold, so she didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
She don't even know.
Perhaps. Right.
Clearly.
But it's like, you can't really be mad that people are like, whoa, because that was too much.
First of
a 2-game suspension, honestly, was not enough. He should have been cut
weren't
from
mad,
the team.
you got knocked out unconscious. What if you would have been dead? He knocked you. You
right.
Died,
you hit your head and
You
everything. Right.
like you were dead. Like, first of all, what? And then you're mad, talking about something. My husband worked his whole life for this. So what are you really mad for? His career or your life?
Right.
You know, even her response to the media is like, it's not what. It's like somebody's telling her, it's like she's in an abusive relationship. And like he told her, it's going to be okay. This is what happened. Maybe, I'm not saying he did, but how her actions are, that's what it seems like to me. Like, what?
It's always very interesting to hear, why people stick with the domestic violence situations. And it even sparked a Twitter hashtag, why I stayed and why I left. Yes. And, it was the women saying different reasons why they stayed in their abusive relationship, why they left their abusive relationships. There was also an article on the Huffington Post homepage yesterday, and it was also it was called This Is Why I Stayed. And it was a profile of 6 different women, or maybe 9, some, from different races and everything like that. And there was their different accounts as to what happened in their abusive relationship.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was like an interactive article on the Huffington Post yesterday as well. So, everybody's been, hopping in on the comment section, obviously giving their opinions. But Janae Bryce, you can't really be mad.
It hasn't been looking too good for her because people are feeling like she don't want that lifestyle to change. When all that went out, she realized.
And because why?
Man,
because she's probably thinking, I went through this and I married you anyway because I want this money.
Right.
And now that it came out, we done, quote unquote, moved past it. Because I still want this money, and now you don't got it no more because it didn't came out.
What if she beat him down?
We don't. You never know.
Well, I cheated on him. I know I'm cheating. It could be anything that she's justifying staying.
It could, but anyway, in the video, he spits at her and then he punches her in the face, which is. I don't
Somebody
care.
spit on me. We are no longer friends, and that's exactly why.
I don't care what. You know what I'm saying? It just his actions as a man. It doesn't matter what she did. He shouldn't have crossed that line.
Right.
So whatever.
Spitting
that's a hot mess.
Disrespect to those out there who like to spit.
Gross. Okay.
Struck a nerve. I had to get that out. Mad Minute all over again. Okay. So, looks like Jay-Z and Kanye, bromance perhaps, I don't know. They are hitting the big screen. No, they're not going to be in a movie together, but they are co-producing Chris Rock's new movie, which is going to be called Top 5. The film is written and directed by Rosario Dawson. And I think it's kind of weird, but Chris Rock, he plays one of the main characters, and Gabrielle Union's going to be playing his girlfriend or fiance, which I think will be funny to watch because just picturing them together throws me kind of off. But anyway, the film centers around Rock's character, Andre, who's a comedian. He's a comedic actor who has lost his ability to be funny. Gabrielle Union, like I said, she plays his girlfriend, and I don't know what the movie's going to be. It's been getting good reviews, so I don't know if it's going to be hilarious or not, but it's expected to hit movie theaters pretty soon. So I don't know. I might go watch it. It seems like it might be a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I think you said Dawson wrote and directed.
Yes.
I think Chris Rock did.
Wait, what?
Chris Rock wrote and directed the film.
No. Written and directed, yes.
By Chris Rock. It's fine. It sounds kind of funny, actually.
Person.
Yeah,
it's not just him.
Yeah, it sounds kind of funny, actually. Yeah,
and Gabrielle Union is really goofy, so
yeah, a lot of people actually make appearances. Kevin Hart, Tracy Morgan, Jay Farrow,
JB Smoove, who's ignorant,
right? Cedric the Entertainer, Sherry Shepherd, Michael Shea. Oh, this might be hilarious.
Exactly.
Actually.
I'm like, I want to see. So I'm not really sure how Jay-Z and Kanye got on the They're
like executive producing, but Jay-Z was the music producer for The Great Gatsby, so it isn't like it's his first time doing something like that. I mean, teaming up, but then also it's a Chris Rock, because Chris Rock and Kanye did that for Kanye's My Dr. Twist Fantasy, like the Blame Game. Chris Rock is on that. And so they've worked together before, and then also with like Questlove. So it makes kind of sense. I liked the Great Gatsby soundtrack that Jay-Z did.
Yeah,
so I
really
am not as iffy about him producing something like that. So I
actually want to see it because it seems like it's going to be hilarious.
Right. And Kanye and Jay-Z, they typically do pretty good work together.
Yeah. So that's out for top 5 new movie. Be on the lookout. Okay, so we have one more before we give you guys a little break. I have to sigh because this is Dresa's, I don't know.
You don't have to even do that one, so don't even, fantasy.
Britney Spears, as you guys know, Dresa loves Britney Spears. But
if you don't, I don't know why you don't like Britney Spears as far as an artist. I was like, always a hater in the mix.
She's a legend. I
Always
mean,
a
if you have a
hater.
wax figure, you've pretty much made it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If you have a wax figure, you're
If you're like talking about Britney Spears, but you're like loving Rita Ora, then something's wrong with you. Let me just put that out there.
Frito-Lay, who?
Right, exactly. So whatever.
Okay, so Britney Spears, she is, I don't know, trying to get her sexy back. She's single on the prowl. I don't know what's going on with her, but
she can't keep a man, poor Britney.
Kardashian life. Okay, so she has debuted a new intimate lingerie line in New York, which I looked at the pictures. Sexy stuff. I'm not sure. At the premiere, she wore an orange jumpsuit that kind of looked like somebody stole a prison gown and kind of, celebrityed it up. I just created a word that didn't even come out of my mouth right. And I don't know why she wore that, but so anyway, of all places to give her fashion show, she did it at the New York Public Library. How do you have a fashion show and then it's lingerie on top of that in the library? That's crazy to me. But I really like some of these outfits. I was looking like, ooh, how much does this stuff cost? Because these outfits are cute. How old is Britney to be making a lingerie line?
She's not like 40.
I know she's like in her upper 30s, I think.
Beyonce, I feel like Beyonce's older than Britney Spears.
You know what? She might be.
And Beyonce's only 33. But yeah, Britney's probably I think Britney's maybe 32.
Okay.
She is in her 30s though.
But I feel like, she's having fun. I feel like she's having fun. She has this lingerie line and, oh, Lord, she has this Tinder now where she's like looking, putting her life out there. And Jimmy Kimmel created it and she posted on there this better work. Boop. And I was laughing so hard, but I don't know. She seems happy. She seems like she's enjoying her life. So
she's still doing her show in Vegas.
Yes.
So shout out to Britney at Planet Hollywood.
She's saying it's hard living in Vegas and the single life in Vegas. So she's trying to find a man. So hey, she got this lingerie line. She gonna model every outfit.
Shout out to Britney doing
Shout
big
out
things.
to Miss Spears.
Even, I like that stars can be. I much rather older stars try to branch out and do more things.
Yes.
Because
it's they're already established.
Yeah, than people like Kim Kardashian who are just over into everything. And
you don't feel like it's a ploy to get money.
Yes. And it feels so generic. So I like that.
Right.
Shout out to Britney for that. She's 32, Britney Spears.
Okay, 32. So her and Beyonce the same age.
No, Beyonce's
a year older.
That's true, but she just turned
33. So
and we have some news coming up about Beyonce later on the show. Beyonce and Jay-Z and on the Run tour in Paris. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Right back.
You're listening to the Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM.
Yeah.
Mike Will. Hey, nah. Tell me what you think we hustle for. I just wanna battle around. Do the impossible. Sing it with me nah. What you think we out here working for? Rich gang. I just wanna battle around. Do the impossible. Hey. Bought a Benz for my baddest. And let my new drive that mother. I swear that courtroom can minimize the murder. Pray for us, cause we be in and out that murder. The law, help us, Lord. My is beautiful, Helen of Troy. Just like assume I get from the start. I flip the script when they cast for the ain't talking to me if you ain't talking money. Straight the numbers, and I'm number one like my muscles got bigger. Like my puzzles got figured. I spoil my kids, they so stubborn, man. This is how shit is supposed to be, dog. Rolling on my wrist and around my neck. I got a chain of commands and a food chain on. Shout out my dogs looking at them 4 walls. Shout out Candace for accepting my calls. Impossible ain't impossible at all. Hey, 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 nah, nah, nah. Tell me what you think we hustle for. I just wanna battle world. Yeah. Do the impossible. I do it. Sing it with me, nah, 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 nah. What you think we out here working for? I just wanna battle world. Do the impossible. I do it. Hey, hey, hey.
Do that shit, done that shit. Any problem, better overcome that shit. 20 gold bottles, I'ma drink one it. 20 songs that I'm on, I'ma one that shit. My name go ring and my team go win. I shot it at once, I do this shit again. Put your hand on the bottle, stealing candy out the store to a black homicidal. It's the same damn sin. Drop down, give me 3 points. K-Dot, give it to you how you want. I'ma show you what this west side about. I'ma pull up in a rubber at your grandmama house. Hey now, she got a name in her mouth. Hey now, T-O-T-N-O to M-O. I mean, my M-O is zeros and commas. I promise. Now go tell your mama this ain't for free. This ain't for free. Touch that, I need cash back transaction. I bust back in the all black Grand National. Hood rats in the projects. If you ask them, they wanna buy the world 10 racks on their taxes. Holiday cheers, Sally make checks with a bottle to the neck. Get it how you live.
Nah, nah, nah. Tell me what you think we hustle for. I just wanna battle world. Yeah. Do the impossible. I do it. Sing it with me, nah, 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 nah. What you think we out here working for? I just wanna battle world. Do the impossible. I do it.
I say, hold up. I just wanna ball like a grown up. Tell them catch me if they can. I switch gears and switch lanes. You know just what my mind's on these days. Yeah, sing it with me, hold up. We just wanna ball like the grown ups. Tell them catch me if they can. I switch gears and switch lanes.
Oh, yeah. Jazzy J.
I'm running over stuff. I thought it was a little midget behind me or something.
Oh my God.
And these headphones stuck in this wig.
Okay, so Jazzy J is struggling
It's
a little
okay.
bit.
I'm comfortable with y'all. Y'all can know what my hair, the process is of my hair.
Welcome back to the Inferno.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
The Honda Show on KCOU 88.1 FM. My name, if you're just not tuning into the show, welcome. My name is Dresa.
And I'm Jazzy J.
Yes, and we were doing our entertainment news section. There was one more story we're going to get into because
It's a little
you
crazy.
know, yeah, it's crazy. And so then we'll get into the rest of our news.
All right, let's beat it on to it.
Okay. Whoa. That pun unnecessary.
Okay, so some of these stories, if you haven't heard about them, I don't know where you've been, but okay, we'll fill you in if you haven't. So
right,
Vikings,
look them up on Google and we'll tell you the website to go to.
Right. Vikings player Adrian Peterson, he's been indicted on a felony charge.
Indicted?
Right. On a felony charge of injury to a child.
Right.
Whose child? His own child. What happened? He whooped them. Now, what's the problem here? You know, a lot of people whoop their kids, right?
You know that's illegal now.
Right, exactly. But here's the problem. The legs are looking a little fresh, if you will, because he whooped him with a switch. And so I don't know if you guys have seen any of the pictures, but the legs of this little Paw baby are a little whipped up. There's welts and some, minor scratches. I mean, you got whooped with a switch.
Right.
So, it's not surprising. But yes, I kind of don't know how to feel about this because obviously I feel like he didn't mean to, hurt the child.
Yeah, he said he was like, I gave him a whooping.
Yeah, he owned up to it like, look, he was being bad. I probably gave him a couple warnings. He kept going. I whooped him. Right. And that's pretty much what happened. And then the pictures, they're so up close to the leg. Like I can almost see the blood.
And they
running through
look,
his
yeah,
veins.
they look like
and they look like
damn,
looking at
like,
the pictures.
yeah,
It's like,
whoa,
oh, okay, oh my
right.
gosh. But I don't think
growing up, and it's very weird now that people are just so. It's weird to me that people are just so now like whooping is just such against the law and it's like child abuse, because in my mind I'm like, if I ever have kids, would I whip them? Probably, because let's be honest, I got a whipping all the time. Not all the time. Whoa, exaggeration.
She said, whoa.
Teresa and my children listening, y'all know I didn't get a whipping all the time.
We now know.
I do know that once I got a whipping, I bet you I didn't do that again because I learned my lesson. So it's just a different type of time, and it was so funny because even when I was in elementary school, I went to like kindergarten and first grade in Tennessee. The teacher could paddle you if you were being bad.
Whoa.
The principal could paddle you.
School?
Yes, and your teacher, because like your parents gave permission. It wasn't like a secret.
But see, that's Southern stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. And he's from Texas.
Yes.
Like you grew up with that. It wasn't. That's not uncommon to get.
I done been popped with a couple switches.
My grandmama used to make me go out and get a switch for all the other kids. Used to make me go out and get a switch.
Sounds about right.
Time.
And don't bring back one.
Exactly, because if it's flimsy and it breaks, then I'm gonna whoop you till it break, and then I'm gonna whoop you again
and then
with
I'm
a new
gonna
one.
go have you get another one and whoop you again
because you didn't bring a right switch the first time. See, that was just, and it may sound like roots. Right, and it may sound like, well, that's absurd, and I mean probably, but that's just how it was, and it wasn't. I bet you I didn't do the same thing twice.
Like because people aren't getting whooped, that's why kids are so
that's
crazy.
That's exactly what honestly, it is.
Like,
kids want to sue now and be like, that's child abuse.
Time out.
You right. You can't. Right. What does that even mean?
So you can think about how you gonna shoot us up.
Right.
What? No, we're gonna whoop you and knock out all that crazy.
Right. That honestly is the problem, because now everything is like you can't hurt a child, and I get that nobody condones like child abuse, like beating a child, but if that child is bad, which he probably was, their parents aren't together. He probably thought he was gonna come down there and run his dad's house, like he probably does at his mom's, and his dad was like, "No, player."
And then what was he doing to get a whooping? I really, really am dying to know, because I mean, obviously that's like a small detail that doesn't really matter since his dad whipped his legs up, but I want to know what he was doing to get a whooping.
But then also, and how it got reported is that he went back to his mom's in Minnesota, and his mom, took him to the hospital, and then they called Child Protective Services.
Right.
As his mom, maybe you should have called his dad and been like, don't whoop him if you are uncomfortable with it. I don't know. I just felt that was kind of like, crazy, why would you do that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't hurt his child. You know what I'm saying? On purpose. So
right.
That wasn't cool.
Then I wonder, like, did he tell his mama about it and show her, or did she see it? Like, he was going to the bath or something and call, because if he didn't tell you, if that little boy didn't tell you either, and then you just saw it, that mean that little boy know he was being bad, and he know he was going to get a whooping. And so then you took action after you saw it. It's so many pieces to the puzzle that I'm like, I want to know what really happened. Right. Because, Hunty, these kids are bad nowadays.
They are. And honestly, I believe most of them need a whooping. Let's be honest. There would maybe be a little less shootings if people were still getting whoopings like they used to.
So,
whoa.
It's just, your heart kind of goes out to him a little bit.
It does. And he's lost a child in the past, like a small child, due to somebody else's like neglectfulness. So,
right.
It's sad that, that he's kind of being put through the ringer a little bit. But
I'm not bashing.
You live and you learn, right? You never know the situation. When I say my kids will probably get whooped.
Dear future husband, August Alsina, whoever, I don't know. But
that's
our
a
kids,
bit premature.
Our kids will be getting whooped. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be getting beat, but they're gonna be getting whooped. So just a heads up.
I don't know why she's talking to August, because that's me, but okay. Okay, but we are going to talk about something else that is a little bit more serious. It's still in the realm of kids, though. So September is National Sickle Cell Awareness Month.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, sickle cell is it's a cell disease. Well, obviously sickle cell, but it's a disease. It's a genetic blood disorder, and it causes like constant shortage of red blood cells. So people who suffer from it have to get like blood transfusions all the time, and like go to the doctor constantly, and they can get dehydrated really fast. They can't be outside if it's too cold.
It's a really demanding.
Yeah,
disease.
and especially if it's like, it's like a debilitating, like severe case. Yeah. Like it's hard for you to do a lot of stuff that normal kids are able to do. And it abnormally shapes cells, and it can block, people can get blood clots and their blood can stop flowing, and they can have strokes and things like that.
And it's very rare for them to live past like 30.
Yeah,
so
it is.
It's a really serious.
Yeah, it is. And it primarily affects like people who are like from African descent, like South and Middle America and things like that. So people of color, like minorities. So it's important if you I don't really hear people talking about it as much, but it affects 1 out of every 500 African American kids, like childbirths, and the number for Hispanics is a little bit higher, but it affects a lot of like African American people, more so than you would maybe think. So definitely, maybe see if there's any sickle cell awareness events going on in your area.
Yes, and I think to honor it, the color is red.
Yeah.
So wear your red.
Yeah, there was like bold. And then there's a Facebook. I don't know if it's still going on. It was a Facebook challenge. It was called like Bold Lips for Sickle Cell. So you basically like just put on different bold lipsticks and just take cute pictures.
Oh, okay.
And like bold lips. Exactly. Shout out to my boo Jalen. My boo Jalen in Kentucky who has sickle cell.
Okay, all right.
She's a G.
All right, we're gonna do some bold lips for you, Jalen.
We're gonna do some bold lips, Jay. So everybody get on. So everybody get on Facebook or look at some events and get involved because that's definitely a serious thing.
I don't want to see no black lips.
No, what?
Okay.
It says bold. That's supposed to be like a bright color.
But some people do think that black is bold and daring.
Bold as in pretty bright.
Thank you. Let's clarify. We were clarifying for you guys because if I see some black lips, baby, I'm talking about you on the next show.
First of all, I'm not even going to go. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let me do Kevin Hart. Okay. She is a fool. Next up, okay, so again, if you've been under a rock, I don't know if you don't pay attention to like national news or something. I don't know where you've been. Right. But if so, because I know some of y'all are buffoons and only do the same thing. I'm just playing. The listeners are so smart. No,
I wasn't even convinced by that, but I'm gonna go with you because we a team. We teammates. I'm just trying to get a coin.
Yo, comedy. Okay, so
shout out to the rat. Okay,
this is actually a sad thing, so we maybe should stop laughing. Probably. Okay, so if you haven't heard about the ISIS killings, so basically 2 American journalists were beheaded, and it was recorded, and the video was put on the internet, and they broadcast them. Some places have, they were sent as a message to America, America and President Obama to stop the airstrikes in Iraq and to basically remove U.S. military presence in Iraq.
Point blank, period.
Right. And so the heading, so they were done by this militant terrorist group called ISIS, and they're one of the most dangerous groups like in the world
because they're one of the wealthiest. They are the wealthiest.
Yeah, they're the most like power. Militant. Like they're just ruthless. Like they don't care.
Yep.
So James Foley was killed first, and then Steven Sotloff was killed after him as a second warning because they were like, President Obama, we're not playing. Like, we'll kill more than one of them.
These are prisoners that they've captured.
Yeah, so these are American journalists who were captured from Syria because they were over there maybe like doing freelance work or shooting, covering, everybody's been over there. If you're a journalist, you know about the situation in Syria, you know about other fellow journalists over there, everyone covering that event to try to, to bring justice, to, the Syrian people to help them. So both Stephen and James were abducted from over there by the Syrian-Turkey border. James Foley was abducted in November 2012, and then Steven Sotloff was abducted. They believe it was around March 2013. And mind you, if they're over there already, and so their parents are already worried about them, and for them to just go missing, and they didn't hear from them. They had no idea.
You already assumed the worst.
Exactly. And so then, so the videos. I saw the first video. I couldn't watch the second one. Yeah, I couldn't.
And the first one cuts off. You don't see the whole beheading, but the part of the beheading that you do see.
It was traumatizing.
I was like paralyzed.
Yeah, it really was.
And it's sad because even in movies and stuff, before, an American is killed, most of the times they make them recite some words that they would never say.
Right, and that happened as well.
He's just talking and he's saying all these things that he doesn't mean. He doesn't.
He's like, I'm the reason. Like, America, this is my fault. This is your fault.
He knows it's come to the end of his script, so he does. Shouts out to his family, and then the guy I'm not trying to get graphic, but it kind of struck me in awe that the guy didn't use like a big blade or anything. Like he used like almost like a pocket knife.
I heard it makes you suffer more.
Yeah, to behead him. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's just sawing away with this tiny little knife. I'm like, that is just.
And so think of that, like, that's how serious these people are. Like, that suffering that you would want to put through somebody, because obviously they would know that would hurt worse. It takes longer.
Yes.
And it tortures them, you know?
Because, I mean, you're going to feel somebody hacking
you
through
feel that.
for most of the part of him hacking through your neck.
Because it's not as deep. So it's a torture mechanism. And it's so sad. And it's, you know, me and Jazzy J both being journalists. And I have never necessarily wanted to do freelance freelance like journalism, like to go and report on like conflicts. But again, you never know. You know, you never know. A situation takes you. Journalism is a very
and it's
go
you can end up
spontaneous.
anywhere.
Yeah, you never know. James Foley was working for the Global Post. Stephen Soloff was he was an aid worker for the Washington Post. So you know what I'm saying?
You know these names, you know.
Yeah, and so it could be, you never know where you could be, and it wasn't like they were doing the wrong thing. They the Committee to Protect Journalists, they believe about 20 journalists so far are right now missing in Syria. They have no idea where they are. They believe that ISIS has more American hostages over there. They probably, I'm more sure than they do.
I'm positive they do, because even in the video he says they have more, and they'll keep making the video until they get what they want.
And so, you know, and for the family to have to watch that, it's just a very heartbreaking situation. And it's rough because you think about like this profession, and you're doing it. Honestly, if somebody's doing that, it's because they literally want to report and to help people. Like they must have like the biggest heart to want to go over there and report on another country,
because
like
they knew
country
they were
suffering.
risking their lives when they left.
And it's honestly for the love of journalism, honestly, because why else would you put yourself in that dangerous type of situation? So, and it's, you know, it's a commitment that not everybody has, and so journalism is hard, and it's scary.
People
you
kind of brush it off like it's not serious, but people don't realize there's so many different fields of journalism, and all of them are so different. So
and these are not there have been 70 this year. I think there have been so far since the conflict in Syria, there have been 70 journalists that have been killed.
Right. These aren't the first ones that have been killed, obviously. These are just, we've seen videos of them getting their heads cut off.
But they have 70 have been reported. And who knows how many they don't report, obviously.
Right.
And 34 have happened this year.
I don't know, but ISIS needs to be shut down, but I don't think that
people receive it's gonna, you know, and then because even after the second one, people were like, it was a backlash a little bit against Obama in the White House because they asked him like, what is your plan? Because this is the second, you know, and people aren't keen on losing American lives.
No.
So, you know, all these,
and they really, as soon as somebody lost, they want to blame it on the first person.
Obama. So they asked him what his plan was, and he was like, we're working on that. We don't really have one. And so people are, you know, because you don't negotiate with terrorists, so I understand it's a difficult situation and it sucks.
And then this group has so much power, like they're like in black market selling oil and all of this stuff to even allies of ours. Yeah. And they're still, you know, they're still involved underground with this terrorist group. So I mean, they got people on both sides of the gate. They're not tripping. ISIS they're not tripping at all. So, you know, you can't attack Obama or
or government
for not stopping them, because
what are they supposed to do? Just go over there and just
what are we supposed to do? Go over there and start another war?
Yeah, it's definitely which nobody wants. So it's definitely like a delicate situation, and it does suck. But if you haven't heard about that, you definitely need to, you know, get you some news.
Because that's pretty serious.
Yeah, it is. And if you haven't been paying attention, I don't know what's wrong with you. Also, real quick, we're not going to go into too deep, but also just, you know, national news events. If you hadn't heard about like Mike Brown, Eric Garner, all these other unarmed young black men that have been shot and killed by the police. Mike Brown, that happened on August 9th. He was shot 6 times. He is an 18-year-old unarmed black young man on his way to college. He had just graduated high school in Ferguson, Missouri. And, you know, we're in Columbia, so that was, we kind of, it's not that far, right? But, you know, and so it's definitely to see, like, all those riots and all that craziness. And that's really like, dang, I'm right here next to that.
Right.
So it's, it was definitely more surreal to me than maybe other people just kind of watching it, even though it was surreal everywhere. Like I said, Mac Brown has been discussed so much.
Yeah.
And so we don't really have to like go in and do like, you know, an hour discussion on it.
Right.
But I definitely think it's important, if you don't know about it, to educate yourself kind of just on what's happening.
Right.
There's been a lot of different reports. It doesn't make sense. Here's what the one thing I will say. Mike Brown was an unarmed, suspected An unarmed black teenager suspected in a robbery.
Right.
TJ Lane walked into a cafeteria and started shooting people. He killed 3 students and injured 3 other students. And he was a white boy who was also 17 years old. He wasn't shot, he wasn't killed.
She is preaching to the choir.
He went to court. In the courtroom at his trial, when he killed 3 students, he wore a T-shirt that had the word "killer" written on it,
Big
written on the
print
shirt.
in front. Killer.
So he's still alive. He went to jail, got life in prison without parole.
And this is all recent.
This happened. He went and shot these people in 2012 is when he shot up his school.
Yes.
2013 he was convicted. This boy, he's 18 now. He escaped from prison in Ohio 2 days ago.
Yes.
He had escaped from prison, him and 2 other inmates. A 17-year-old, obviously psycho killer, because you don't even show remorse for just walking to a school.
And this isn't even a robbery from a gas station. This is you shot people
and
up
you're not a suspect. You are convicted of doing this, and your security.
And we know you were a killer to your trial.
Your security is so lax that you were able to. How did you escape from prison? You haven't even been there long to know the ins and outs of the building.
Clearly, he's a psychopath.
Right. So the fact that he was able to get away, he was missing for 6 hours. They didn't know they were going to cancel school in Ohio. They were like,
and what school you gonna cancel? Because y'all don't know where he's at.
They don't know where in Ohio he was at. They were gonna put extra protection on his victims' families, and I get that. So okay, they found him. 6 hours later, they said he was armed with a pitchfork in the woods. But okay, again, he was a 17-year-old killer, a murderer with no remorse. Is still walking free, running out of prison. Y'all can't even keep tabs on him in prison. But an unarmed 18-year-old black man was shot and killed in the street for what?
Here's my question. Why is this crazy teen still alive? Because when they first saw, even in the movie, when you see prisoners try to escape, they'll get shot by the guard. So why is it when y'all discovered him in the woods, in the creek, wherever he was at with a pitchfork, did y'all not shoot and kill him? I'm confused.
Right.
Like, what? Because he should have been dead, honestly. He should have been dead when he shot them people at the school, because I don't know why y'all didn't shoot and kill him when that he was in the school.
Do you see what I'm saying?
So,
that is some serious, no, if somebody can call and explain to me how those two things are equal or how that could happen and why that's okay, then please call me and let me know, because that doesn't make any sense
either. And I'm not understanding how he broke out of prison with, not even by himself.
No, 2 other people, and they still haven't caught one of the men he broke out of prison with.
And one of them is still on the run. So I don't know what this world is coming to, but that is a story that I, however, don't understand. And then to your trial, you wear a t-shirt. First problem, you wore a t-shirt. Second problem, it says killer on the front. Third problem, why did they let you wear that?
Right, it was underneath your button up. You took it off, had to wear it, and you flipped off the judge in court. You were very unapologetic.
You didn't give up.
No, you flipped off the judge. It is what it is. And really, he's roaming around. So yeah, that's kind of an issue for me. That hits a sore spot for me. But like I said, look it up. Do your own research. We're not trying to push our opinions on you, but that is a problem.
Right.
Okay, and so moving on, we're going to go into a little bit more, because I'm a little upset right now, but we're going to move into a lot of topic. We're going to do our second girl code of the week, and it is don't be a hater.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, girl code, don't be a hater. Do not be that girl. Okay, you know how you go out, you got a group of friends, or maybe it's just you and one person, and you go out, and if both of y'all ain't cute, one of y'all may be cuter than the other, dudes will come up to one person or a certain section of the group, and there's always probably that one person or the other person who doesn't really get hit on. And so you can be cool about it and try to just, deal with the fact that you can't pull dudes.
Right.
Or you can be a hater and try, to cock block and, hate on the other person because dudes want to talk to them. That is a bad look for you. Don't be bitter.
And it makes everybody mad because everybody can see your bitterness. Right. The guys can see your bitterness and your friends can see your bitterness.
And your bitterness just makes you even more unapproachable.
Exactly.
And it's really...
And we'll leave it at unapproachable to keep it...
Right.
keep it nice.
It's 8 a.m.
Keep it nice,
It's 8 a.m.
But please don't be a hater.
Right.
That's...
Come on, dude.
Over the summer, I was dealing with a lot of hating because one of the crew members was not exactly the most approachable for several reasons. Wow. It got to be kind of awkward, when we're going places and we're trying to hang out with new people and somebody's pulling me to the side like, yo, what's up with your girl? You got to ask her permission. And I'm like, first of all, I'm grown. Second of all, I don't know what's up with her. But, she needs to, I don't know, whoop, have a V8. I don't know, because she is really tripping. So, ladies, please don't be a hater, okay? If you're not getting the attention you want, then move to another crowd. I don't know. Have fun where you're at. I don't know.
Right.
Just
and
chill out.
be yourself. Like, honestly, if your happiness when you go out depends on how many dudes come up and talk to you, maybe you need to stay at home, because that is not what. Where did I do that at? Like, why is that even your main focus? And if you're not, clearly you don't know how to get dudes, like, don't be mad at somebody else who is cute and can, like, have people come talk to them. Don't be a hater, dude. It just looks so bad. And if you're already perhaps not that aesthetically pleasing, it makes you even less so. So that means ugly for people who didn't know what that meant.
Because, man, some of y'all aren't the best of lookers, and we're just keeping it real,
We are.
That's not our
100.
fault. We didn't tell your parents to combine those genes and produce that product. So don't take out your frustrations on the group when everyone's trying to just have a good time.
I definitely agree with that. So definitely. So listen, since, don't be a hater, we also don't like mediocre. So listening to y'all and Iggy talk about how they don't, I don't want to be mediocre. I don't know what that is. All right, y'all, we're going to be right back. Y'all listening to The Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. Hey.
True spit. All I want is bad chicas. I don't want no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I don't want no mediocre. No bad mamacitas. Ain't no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I won't hit no mediocre. You a bad shit. Stuntin' on a mediocre. On a mediocre. You stand on a mediocre. 7 women with me and none on mediocre. From their head to their toe. They so far from mediocre. Right hand in the air. A solid swell. I never go with her. She don't do her hair no more. And you don't get no kiss if it's a bush down there. Girl, I should see nothing but nookie when I look down there. They come and get with me, shout it, what better to do? He callin' at you, how you doing? Tell him better than you. Yeah, I'm kick back with 4 pieces like a Kit Kat. Me hitting if you ain't a dime, just forget that. Pretty face, flat ass, that she don't have. Had one of these, well, I think I passed. I just handed her the key to a new dry jam. When she took it, I took it back. You should've asked for a being. That mediocre, bad chicas. I don't want no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I don't want no mediocre. No bad mamacitas. Ain't no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I won't hit no mediocre. You a bad shit. Stuntin' on a mediocre. On a mediocre. You stand on a mediocre. 7 women with me and none on mediocre. From their head to their toe. They so far from mediocre.
Heard he wanna lay it down on Iggy. Iggy gave it to him twice. Now he want a 3 mic baby diva, but I need a bad boy. Rest in peace, Whitney, part of me, but I don't think none of these bitches with me. Why the billboard stop running in place? Heels on me saying give me 6 inches of space. Courtside while designer frames cover my face. Now everybody in the game wanna get him a taste. I'm still grand hustle first lady. You pay me, Betty won't go 12 rounds with $1 million baby. I could change your life quick. Stop playing with me. And if you ain't talking money, what you saying to me?
I want it bad chicas. I don't want no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I don't want no mediocre. No bad mamacitas. Ain't no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre. I won't hit no mediocre. You a bad shit. Stuntin' on a mediocre. On a mediocre. You stand on a mediocre. 7 women with me and none on mediocre. From their head to their toe. They so far from mediocre. I'm in Brazil with a chick. Kept me in the mansion in the hill with a chick. Get out in tennis shoes. Throw some heels on the chick. I'm the type of guy to split a meal with a chick. Hold up, only if she bad though. I here tryna find someone that better than my Lego. Take her to my castle, drown her in my cash flow. Say her thing so little she can fit it in her way. Hey, told me she can't ride that down no further than a cargo. Said I got that down. She wanna be my tutor, so she give me brain, getting to it on the scooter. Have sits on the beat from Bermuda up to Cuba. I need a lot of dime, but I'm looking for a cuter chick. Give me that, what she said when she got to sit. When I ain't around, give a damn who you do it with. Super thick, pretty face, menage a vente. 20 at the same time, wanna get your rent paid. I don't want it bad chicas, I don't want no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre, I don't want no mediocre. No bad mamacitas, ain't no mediocre. Don't want no mediocre, I won't hit no mediocre. You a bad shit, stuntin' on a mediocre. On a mediocre, you stand on a mediocre. 7 women with me and none on mediocre. From their head to their toe, they so far from mediocre.
Never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment that changed my life. It was still at the heart of the storm when we arrived in a convoy of Humvees.
people had been there for hours, all scared and on the verge of hypothermia.
We dug them out, got them home safely.
That's what we train for, moments like this.
In the Guard, you serve your community as well as your country. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Missouri National Guard. Aired by the Missouri Broadcasters Association and this station.
You're listening to KCOU Columbia. We're like that pretty girl at the bar, except the number we give you actually works.
After months of anticipation, the Producers Consultation makes its triumphant return to KCOU Columbia. We may be in a new time slot, but you should know what you're expecting when you turn on that dial.
Okay, enough of that. Hit my real music. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark McDaniel, and you do not want to miss the Producers Consultation. Every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. on KCOU Columbia. We're coming at your store every Friday night with the Florida Man Moment of the Week, the St. Louis Track of the Week, and of course the sample change and all of the crazy surprises you've known from the past school year. You don't want to miss a single second of the action. It's the Producers Consultation. Hashtag the return. Every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on KCOU 88.1 FM and KCOU.FM.
Hello.
We are back.
We are back. Welcome back to the. She's already kicking. Welcome back to the Inferno, the hottest show on KCOU 88.1 FM. Again, I'm your girl Dresa.
And this is Jazzy J.
Jazzy J on the right. I was like, so we told you guys at the beginning of the show we have a lot of new stuff planned for y'all. So we've been doing like the girl codes and things like that. We also have a lot of new stuff coming up in the show. But right now we're going to kick it into another new thing that we have called the Either Or game.
Yes.
And basically, Jazzy J and I will start out like this show, and she's going to read me a list of things, and I have to, and it's like quick, like snap decision, either or.
Yes.
If you ever want to play this game, give us a call. You can play it over the phone. We'll give you a list of things.
Yes.
And
but you can't think about it.
Yeah,
okay?
it's like you have to, like, it's like a 10-second, like a
apples
second
or oranges,
per, yeah.
you know, like
10 seconds. So we're gonna actually put it on the clock. There's 10 questions, and we're gonna do 10 questions. 10. No, I don't know how long it's gonna take you. Yeah,
we don't know how long it's gonna take
for you to read it.
We'll try it out.
I'll do 30 seconds.
Okay, we'll do 30 seconds. We'll do 30.
Okay.
Make sure you watch the clock. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. I'm not ready yet. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Wait, did it start?
Either or. Yes,
okay,
it started.
Here we go. All right. It started already?
Okay, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No
okay, you're wasting time.
All right, here we go. Ready? Go. Okay. Bald head or bald spots?
Bald head.
Raggedy teeth or no teeth?
No teeth. Yikes.
Mustache or unibrow?
God, mustache.
Eye patch or peg leg?
Oh my God. Eye patch.
J-Lo booty or Nicki Minaj booty?
J-Lo booty. Nicki Minaj booty fake.
Okay. Bus pass or bicycle?
Bus pass.
Summer or fall?
Fall.
Step in dog poop or sit in wet paint?
Yikes. Step in dog poop.
Stub your toe or paper cut?
Paper cut.
Bad breath or hairy pits?
Hairy pits.
Okay. Locked out your house or locked out your car?
Oh God, locked out my house. No, locked out my car, locked out my car.
Okay, last one. Dead phone or dead car battery?
Dead phone. For sure.
Okay.
Class.
So that one went, okay, she hesitated a couple times, but.
No, because I was so shocked by some of those. Because we don't know what we don't know what each other's going to ask each other. So I was just like, what?
What? Unibrow or a mustache? Raggedy teeth or no teeth?
Right.
Let me tell you where I got that one
hard.
from. Watching Love and Hip Hop, looking at Scrappy with these veneers in his head that look like dentures. Matter of fact, did you see Mama D on? She's got this new gospel song. She's like a gospel singer now, right? Mama D, the pimp. Okay,
right. I was like, the pimp turned
she was
gospel
singing, and her tooth fell out the front of her mouth while she was singing.
Ew.
I saw the video on Facebook, and it was so funny. Mama D, how you gonna be the queen and your teeth falling out?
Whoa, that's
so. Yes, Mad Minute. Okay, next time we're gonna keep points.
Yes, we are.
Okay, we're trying new things, you guys.
Right. So make sure you guys, tune in. So we're gonna,
so next
have a
time,
contest maybe.
Because I don't think she got all them points.
What do you mean? How do you do points if you're choosing either or?
Because if you don't get it on the second, you don't get that point. Okay, you was hesitating. Okay, yeah, 2. Oh, all right.
Okay. Anyway, real quick in the wrap up, it's a small section, but I do want to let you guys know about this new TV show coming out. It's called Black-ish, and it's a new ABC TV show. It's going to be a primetime TV show, and it stars Anthony Anderson, Tracee Ellis Ross, Lawrence Fishburne is in it.
A lot of people.
Yes, and it's awesome. Tracee Ellis Ross is also one of the executive producers of the show. If you don't remember who she is, Girlfriends, hello, that was like one of the best shows. And then it just like went off the air due to the writer's strike, which is so devastating. But anyway...
Which is so.
They're gonna they're gonna have a new 30-minute comedy show. It premieres September 24th at 8:00. So make sure you guys watch it.
That's one of my best friend's birthdays.
Whoa. Tony,
shout out to Brittany.
Shout out. But anyway, so it's about an African-American family. Basically, Tracy's the wife, Anthony Anderson is the husband, and they have 2 kids, a daughter and a son. And basically, it's about a black family who moves to a predominantly white neighborhood, upper class neighborhood, and it's supposed to be like how the dad is so focused on preserving their kids' cultural identity, and it's so funny. I saw like a clip of it, like he makes them stand like in traditional African dress, like in the yard, and it's so funny. So It sounds like it's actually going to be pretty hilarious because if you know Anthony Anderson, he's a fool. Tracee Ellis Ross is also
funny too,
I was about to say
Tracee
like
is so funny.
Yeah, for real.
In like an airhead kind of way.
Yeah, so I think it'll be interesting. Like, and it's the first major broadcast network comedy in almost a decade. Because you remember there hasn't been, when you see traditionally black sitcom shows, they're on OWN or TBS.
Is so raggedy.
I know, I was like, what's wrong with you? Or BET. Like, they're never on a major primetime network. So shout out to ABC for incorporating a new black. We have something to watch besides.
ABC is all about the family now.
Yes.
So I think, they're black and that's good, but they're trying to get this network all about the family, I feel like.
I feel like that too. But I think it's good too because everybody always mentions like diversity, and people were so in love with Scandal, obviously, because it was like one of the first shows now again where we're starting to see black leading roles, black
baby.
Right. You know, the Living Single, Martin days.
Oh my gosh, the 90s.
I know. So it's good to see that coming back. Shout out to Tracy, shout out to Anthony Anderson, everybody working on that show. It sounds really, really funny. So
fetch.
Are you Gretchen?
Quote of the day.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of so fast, just real quick, we're not even in the movie section, but you know they're making a movie about Christian Mingle, and Gretchen Wieners, who said so fetch, plays the lady in the Christian Mingle movie. We'll talk about that next show. So make sure you.
I just fell out of my chair.
Christian Mingle is getting a film. All right.
I just that's right. And Christian Mingle.
I was
you
like,
can still find some ratchets on there.
It's tough. I can't even tell you. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that next. But when you said that, I was like, she's about to be in the Christian Mingle movie.
Whoa.
Right. Okay. So the first spotlight of the week is going to be the Apple iPhone 6. Obviously, we're gonna talk about it real quick. They just did the little showcase of it, the keynote presentation, and it comes out. You can already pre-order it. First of all, it's big and then hella big. Let me just put that out there. The phone is huge. I don't know why they keep making these phones way bigger. If I wanted a Galaxy Note, I would have gotten a Galaxy Note. I don't want a tablet for a phone. Stop making these iPhones bigger than they are.
I really don't like big phones.
No,
really don't.
That's why I don't.
It's like
if I wanted a big phone, I would stay with T-Mobile. I got an iPhone because I wanted a slick iPhone.
And then it's sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Sexy.
Oh, also the new iPhone is only coming in black, I heard. There's not going to be any other colors.
The black does look classier than
it's
the
like
white.
The premium one. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't hyped up about the premiere because the first whatever Apple product that's released is always glitchy.
And it's not, you know that they're not doing S anymore, or maybe so, but they're doing, it's an iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus.
Right.
And one of them comes with like the Retina display that's on the new Mac, which I was like, do you really need all that on the phone?
Can you really tell? Can you really tell the difference? I mean, if you're using
picture quality, you can tell.
Right, but
on
if
your
you're just
phone,
like on Facebook,
if
Twitter,
because it says like, graphics. That really probably only matters if you play games on your phone, which I don't do that.
Games? I ain't got no kids.
Well, you're alone there, friend.
Wait,
We're
you
alone.
got some kids? Oh, I was like, I'm alone. You didn't tell me something.
Teresa, please.
Teresa?
Okay. Teresa's listening and she already knows what the deal is.
Yeah. Clunk, clunk. Daddy,
Whoa.
I know you listening too. You ain't even got to worry about it, cuz.
Whoa.
Clink, clink.
What? I can't even get a dog. So.
What? I'm barely eating myself. So,
So, you know, everybody's obviously going to be in line for the Apple iPhone 6. It's going to cost you hella money. What I didn't like is that they switched it. I was looking at the gigabytes. So it goes 16 gigabyte is $200, and then it jumps up to 64 for 300, something like that. They took out the 32 gigabyte iPhone. And that's the phone that I currently have, which sucks. So you either have to like pay extra to get double the amount or go back to half the amount. When last time I got a 32 gigabyte for $200.
Okay, bye.
Right. So again, Apple. So that's something you should notice. Look
or
into
as my
that.
little sister Iris would say, good one.
Oh my God. So yeah, check out the Apple iPhone 6. See if it's something you want to hop into. You know, probably not. The lines are going to be super long. I'm going to wait for the S to come out.
What?
Because yeah, they always have problems. They're going to have to recall it, whatever. So we're going to roll right into our
MIZOU
section, our Mizzou section. Shout out to all the Mizzou kids. It's a new semester.
Yes. Welcome, freshmen.
Welcome, freshmen. And let me just hook you up with a real tip. If you don't know it, Black and Gold Fridays are clutch on this campus. And if you don't know what that is, a Black and Gold Friday is the Friday before every home game. And the Black and Gold Friday means that you can go into the Mizzou Student Center or wherever they sell, just the Mizzou bookstore, and you can buy, they have 25% off all Mizzou clothes.
Yes.
That is, let me tell you something, if you're new to this campus, you're never going to come up like that. They never have a sale in there. You're never
y'all know
gonna,
y'all school expensive as
yeah,
hell.
you're never going to come up in Mizzou store like you will on Black and Gold Friday.
Mizzou Market, a bag of chip, $5.
And they bought it for 50 cents, but okay. Convenience fee for $50.
Shout out to my job.
What does that even mean? So yeah, if you don't know about the Black and Gold Fridays in the Mizzou bookstore, definitely go check that out. Let me just word of the wise, it's packed in there.
Yeah, you're gonna be in line, so don't think
for
you're
a very
going
long
in a
time.
rush.
It's gonna be
You need to set a time.
Go after class,
Set
not in
time
between
aside
class,
to go.
right? But you can come if you in there. You can come up on some pretty cheap shirts, so that's always good. And I forgot that was yesterday, and I was like,
yeah, but I didn't have no money yesterday.
Right,
or
that's
today,
true.
so.
And it'll be next week. And mind you, it'll be next week. But next week is also Mizzou Family Weekend, so
right.
Parents will be all over. Okay. Also, for the freshmen, everybody, it's the new school year. Listen, Mizzou is hosting their annual GYT, Get Yourself Tested event. It is going to be September 17th. And it's all day from 9 a.m. to 4, so you don't have an excuse. Listen, you're on campus, especially if you're new to campus, you think you're trying to turn up and be wild. Go out there, get yourself tested. You should know what you're doing, what your partner's doing.
Right.
You know, it's healthy, it's free. Go get yourself tested.
Free.
It's on campus. You ain't got to go to a doctor's office, wherever. Walk your butt down to the student center and get yourself tested. Right. It doesn't take that long. And get it done. It's obviously all confidential. You don't have to tell anybody. Nobody ever knows.
Make sure that whippersnapper is clean, all right?
Right. So definitely,
keep it clean.
That's definitely an important thing. Also, we do have, like you said, Black and Gold Friday. So we have a game today, a home game. We play University of Central Florida, and it starts today at 11. People were already parked out on the street last night at 9 o'clock.
Literally.
And they were, when I was driving to the station, they were already tailgating, barbecuing, drinking beers at 7 a.m. So, yeah, they're pretty turned up already in Columbia because people start tailgating at 7.
So
I mean, no, right. So
Obviously.
if you, after our show, obviously get something to eat, get some breakfast, and go
Bring you
watch the game. Right. Go to the Student Center. They always have it on the Jumbotrons. Yes. Obviously. And
we could have did lunch, but gotta go to work.
Right. And walk to the stadium and watch it outside like all the cheap people do. You don't have to get tickets. You know, it's a nice day. Go to a tailgating. Tailgating, listen, is so much fun. And honestly, just go walk around and you'll be fine. So definitely check that out. Also, another new thing we're having this semester is the event of the week. And because, we want you guys to get out and do stuff and see what's happening. So everybody knows, well, I guess if you're not new or if you're underage, you know what a bar crawl is. You're looking forward to the pub crawls. You look forward to them. You're like trying to get that bracelet for $10. trying to get the bracelet for $10. You know how much fun they are. What I didn't know is that Mizzou also holds a museum crawl. It's the 9th annual one, and I haven't heard about this ever.
Not the other 8 times.
Right. So I was like, dang, this is my 4th year here, and I've never heard about it. And so I'm like, if you guys are going to the pub crawls, go to the museum crawl. Yeah. This is actually free. And you can get some culture. Right, exactly. So that'll be this week. It'll be September 18th, and it's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's going to be on the MU campus. And what you do is that it's free and open to the public. So if you're friends that go to Mizzou, you can still bring them. It's still free. You get to do... it says, enjoy an evening of art, music, food, and fun as you visit the 9...
some free food?
Okay. As you visit the 9 participating galleries and museums and stroll through the Mizzou Botanic Gardens, serenaded by students from the MU School of Music.
Oh my gosh, I might be playing. I'm just
not
kidding.
if you didn't know about it, because I was like,
I didn't even know about it. So. Shout out to my MU fellow comrades, music comrades. But
and then it's
I will not be.
But when I seen that, I was like, MU School of Music. Shout out to Jazzy J. You get to view contemporary and historical artifacts and like pictures and things like that. And then at the end of the night, they're gonna end it at the observatory where you can like watch the stars through the big telescope. And that's fun. I've never did that. I know. I've never been to the Botanic Gardens here.
I did all that.
I'm talking about Mizzou's Botanic Gardens. I didn't even know we had exactly. I was like, right, and I was like, oh, a museum crawl for real? Like, that's interesting. Like, and again, you know, something you don't really hear about. It's the 9th annual, and I'd never heard about it my whole time at Mizzou. So, you know, instead of going out and get drunk, you know, go out and like
get some art, get some culture,
get some culture, turn your life up. You know, do what you do because Jazzy J has to leave because she has to go set up and do her.
I teach kids, and we have open house. I was supposed to be there at 9:15, but you know, I already told him I'd be a little late.
It's all right. So before she goes though, we are gonna do Taste Buddy of the Week before she leaves real quick. Taste Buddy of the Week is Aris Pizza, and it's so good.
Never heard of this place.
It's a Greek restaurant, and I got a Ari's panini from there, and Aris, and it was like chicken. It had two types of bacon.
Oh, I like it already.
Two types of bacon, chicken, melted cheese, and honey mustard and tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, honey mustard on a sandwich is like makes me weak every time, down to my pinky toe nail. I'm weak if a sandwich.
I
has
like ate
it,
and I was like look at my finger a little bit, like, oh man, like this is pretty tasty. Like it was fire. And then they also had toasted raviolis, and it was so good. Okay. So yeah, and it was pretty cheap. It wasn't that expensive.
I was like, how much was it though?
My panini was $8.
Okay.
And it came with fries.
Oh.
So yeah, it wasn't.
Where is this at? Because I might be trying.
This location is off of Nifong.
Okay.
Over there, kind of by Southampton. But they also have a location. They originated in Jeff City. It's like a family Greek restaurant. Like it's Greek. They have pizza, they have salads, and they have so much cool stuff. So it's definitely a place to check out if you haven't been.
Everybody at home that has my bank account number, go ahead and transfer me some money so I can go to Ari's Pizza.
Right.
And
get
some
Greek food.
Some Greek food.
Right, definitely.
Like, that would be so fetch.
Okay, say fetch one more time. Also, what we're gonna do, we're starting is drink of the week.
Yes,
because why not?
We're college students,
right? Why not?
Let's be real here.
And since the weather in Missouri decided that they wanted to go from 95 to 5, it's freezing, and I was like, you know what? Let's do a fruity drink, tropical lifesaver. Ooh. So this sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So it's 3/4 ounce of coconut rum, 3/4 ounce of melon liquor, 3/4 ounce of citrus vodka, 1/2 ounce of sweet and sour pineapple juice mix, and then you put a little bit of lemon lime in there, throw a cherry in there for it to be like, okay.
Let me see what flavor's going on. I might throw me a strawberry in there.
Right, coconut, melon, citrus, pineapple. It's the fruity drink. It sounds really good. Only drink, only try it if you're over 21. We don't promote underage drinking.
Don't be in the wellness resource center on the computer taking them.
And don't tell them that we told you to do it on the Inferno, because we're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, and also before she leaves, because she has to dip out of here. But the throwback jam of the week, obviously. So before I even say what it is, I saw this thing. It was this thing on Tumblr. It was like a post.
Was it a picture?
No, it was this. It was this song, and it was like because you can post like songs on there, and it was like try to play this without dancing. And as soon as I was
Not
like
possible.
laughing, and as soon as it came on, I was like, God damn.
Let me see.
Oh my God. So this throwback jam of the week is Tootsie Roll.
Cotton candy, sweet and love.
Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Hey. So we're going to get y'all turns up this morning with the throwback jam of the week.
Yes. Sweet
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll. Hey. I just picture somebody granny like.
Hey.
Go granny. Go granny.
We'll be right back after the break, y'all. Tootsie Roll. Come on and Tootsie Roll.
Has me too turned up. I'm finna go to my students be Tootsie Rolling.
Whoa, then that may not be the best thing.
Okay, y'all, so I need to get out of here. So I got to give it to y'all real fast. So we told you guys already about how we have new segments. Okay, so this segment is called Crazy Como, because there's always something crazy going on in this small town.
If you haven't been in Como, it's pretty crazy.
You guys may not know of everything that's going on just because you guys aren't journalists like me and Dresa. We look at these articles all the time, and I'm literally like, what? So I have two things for Crazy Como today. The first one, this actually happened yesterday, I believe, because yesterday was Friday, right?
Yes.
So
it was.
There's a national touring party platform called I'm Schmacked. And I
heard about Schmacked, and I didn't know what I didn't know what that meant.
I don't know. I didn't know what that was.
Me either.
So it's a party group, basically living out the concept of Project X.
Oh.
They go to different universities and colleges and throw huge parties. I mean, like thousands and thousands of people come. This group Schmacked was at the Blue Note apparently yesterday, and it was sold out. It was sold out. You couldn't even get a ticket, I don't know, at the door, I'm guessing. I don't know. But the tour has received national coverage because they have like 165,000 followers on Twitter, 140,000 on Instagram. And it's just a bunch of college kids that started this group.
Right.
They said they're targeting MU now because, we just joined the SEC.
Right.
So they want to come out here, turn up at the Blue Note. I wonder how that went yesterday.
That's interesting.
And they say, like, when they go to different schools, they don't just try to, show people drinking. Like, they try to get the whole college environment, like the restaurants people go to, the bars people go to, where people go on campus. So it's kind of cool, but, so he said that initially he started it, just, as like, for fun, but like as a personal art project. But it evolved into a money-making venture valued at $5 million.
A bunch of college kids
to be partying, to record people partying. Because he ain't doing, what is he doing? He's traveling the world partying with kids all across the country.
That is crazy.
And getting paid for it.
$5 million?
So, okay, Crazy Como, I thought that was...
First of all,
your response.
The Inferno on the road.
The Inferno needs to get a
the Inferno's on the road, because I don't understand.
Because what?
Right.
What? Okay, and the second one, not so fun, rambunctious, and funny. So a 19-year-old guy here in Como, people always go to DWI, but why is this crazy? Because he crashed into a school bus. And I believe students were on the bus when he crashed into the bus. So he was driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and he rear-ended a school bus during the bus's, morning route. So, I mean, obviously there's kids on the bus. No one was hurt. I mean, that even the guy, he wasn't really hurt. Running into a bus, you could kill yourself. But he wasn't hurt, and he refused treatment. He said he was fine. He's given a $10,000 cash only bail, nothing really too serious. But I thought that was absurd that he crashed into a school bus. Like, what? 19-year-old. Well, first of all, why were you that drunk in the morning? Where was it was like crazy to me because I'm like, it's early, and he's like crashing into a school bus in the AM. Like, you woke up and like kicked back a Colt 45. Like, I'm confused. So, yes, Como. So, listeners, for your Crazy Como moments today, don't be driving and drinking early in the morning, let alone at all. And I hope the Schmacked was smacking last night, because it seems like I should have maybe been there.
Maybe. I know. I was like, was I supposed to be?
I mean, I'm like, low key, seems like I've maybe missed out on a huge event, because what? So, yeah, Jazzy J, let me go get these kids. Hopefully I don't have to pull out no switches.
Well, yeah, you might not want to do that because you might get a felony charge.
So, y'all, when I come back, let me know how Dresa left y'all, because sometimes she be acting crazy.
Whoa. We'll be right back. We're going to come back with movies and music news. Oh my gosh, some of my stuff isn't happening.
And I wish I was here to relay some heavy info that you're about to put on them, but
it's okay. You got to do. We got these priorities.
We women on a mission.
Graduate.
We got stuff to do. So, she got this.
Jazzy J will be back with us. Obviously, we'll both be here next weekend. So definitely make sure to tune into the show every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. We're going to be right back, like I said, with movies and music. There's still so much coming up on the show. You're listening to The Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. bras be trying to chase me. Whoa, that thing fat, let's make a baby. Damn, come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Oh, girl, you ain't come off on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots at my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these thoughts be acting so material. Hold up, man, did you see her interior? Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
Hey, Joey, I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh, well, I don't know. What, chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Cake.
Get a pizza.
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real. You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
He's right. Drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to him. Cowabunga!
KCOU. KCOU.
KKCOOU. 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 KKCOOU.
You're listening to KCOU Columbia 88.1 FM.
Oh, hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to the Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. This is your girl, Dresa. Jazzy J hasn't run out in studio to do, her grown woman things. So it'll just be me and you guys the rest of the show, and that's fine because I have so much more stuff to give to you. Excuse me. All right, moving into our movie section, we have a second spotlight of the week, and the second spotlight is Will Packer. And if you don't know who Will Packer is, I don't know. You probably actually know who he is. You just don't know that you know him. So Will Packer is a producer, a movie producer, and he's an African-American man who started his own production company, and he just wanted to do it on his own. So he started Will Packer Productions, and he's produced Think Like a Man, Ride Along, About Last Night, Think Like a Man 2. He produced the new No Good Deed movie. He also produced The Wedding Ringer, and which will come out in January 2015, that also stars Kevin Hart. He's just like on the ball. Like, he's been producing so much stuff lately, and if for those of you who don't know, I'm a film major, and I would love to be able to be a movie producer one day, an executive producer like he is. So just to see someone who kind of just stepped out on his own and decided to make certain movies, that he wanted to make, and he funds them himself. He has a 3-person production company team, and they just work really hard to make sure they get their movies out on time. They're working with big stars. Their movies are doing phenomenally well. Like, if they're breaking like box office records. So shout out to Will Packer. He is doing major, major things. And obviously he's a spotlight of the week because, like I said, one of his new movies that he just produced, No Good Deed, comes out today. It came out yesterday, excuse me. And it stars Idris Elba, who is so fine. And it also stars Taraji P. Henson. It's a thriller movie. And if you haven't seen the trailers for it, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't know where you've been because they've been everywhere. So obviously you should be aware of the trailer. If not, Whoo, this cough is crazy, y'all. But if you haven't seen the trailer, Taraji P. Henson is like a mom. Her husband leaves to go on a business trip or something like that. Idris Elba shows up at her door, and he's like an escaped convict, but she doesn't know that. And this whole thriller psycho chase scene ensues. He basically takes her hostage inside of her own house. So it sounds really, really good. My mom told me she saw it last night. I was super jealous, but she said it was awesome. So if you guys have some money, if you need something to do, definitely go to a movie theater and see the No Good Deed movie because it looks pretty awesome. Another movie that came out today was Dolphin Tale 2. So if you have kids and you want to take the kids to the movies, don't take them to go see the No Good Deed movie. I mean, maybe it's PG-13, so maybe they'll like it. But if you want to do something with the kids, take them to go see Dolphin Tale 2, because that also dropped nationwide yesterday. There were some other limited releases. One of them, particularly The Identical, it stars Ashley Judd, Ray Liotta, Amanda Cruz, Seth Green, and that is about identical twin brothers who were separated at birth during the Great Depression, and so they don't know each other, but their interests and things like that cause them to basically have lives that intersect, even though they don't know that they're twin brothers. So that's cool. So it's definitely, if that's playing in your area, go check that out. There's so many more movies that drop next week, like The Maze Runner, This Is Where I Leave You, Reclaim, stuff like that. So we'll get into that next week. But definitely go check out the No Good Deed movie. Go Google Will Packer and see just all the stuff that he's been doing. It's awesome, especially since he's doing it on his own. And also another movie that is coming out, well, it's in the process, it will be coming out. They're making another 21 Jump Street, except this one is potentially going to be called 23 Jump Street. So they're making another sequel, so the sequel 22 Jump Street. And it's been confirmed that the movie house is like producing it. They're writing the script right now. And I haven't seen any of these movies. I've heard they both are really funny. But I don't know. Do you think it's funny enough for it to have two sequels? Because I mean, like, if you look at a movie like, I don't know, The Hangover, like The Hangover was hilarious, the first one. The second and third one, like, okay, they made a sequel, but then when they made a third one, I was like, please stop doing Hangover movies. Because it was just like, you know, how many times can you have kind of like the same plot and do some of the same things? So I don't know. Hopefully it's still good. Sometimes when they make too many sequels, it becomes contrived and gets kind of boring and played out. And you're just like, okay, like we get it that it's successful, but maybe move to a different franchise, you know, maybe not pile it on with these sequels. So, you know, we'll see about that. We'll see if it's 23 Jump Street. We'll see when that comes out. I'm sure they'll start producing it. Filming it later on this year, early next year. So definitely look out for that in the future. Go see the No Good Deed movie. Again, I'm going to drill that into your head. Go see that movie. It looks awesome. And yeah, that is all for our movie section. We'll be right back with all the latest news and music and album releases and concerts and everything like that. So again, you guys are listening to The Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. If you have a movie that you think you know that we should promote or something that you've seen recently that you want to talk about, definitely call and let us know. Let us know what's been happening. The number is 573-882-8262. We'll be right back.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time call, phone's blowing up. Ring on my doorbell, I feel the love, I feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Turn back till I lose God. I'm gonna swim just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight.
KCOU Columbia, taking you by the hand, leading you to the promised land.
Hello, welcome back. You're listening to The Inferno on KCOU 88.1 FM. For those of you just now joining the show, my name is Dresa, and my co-host Jazzy J is not here, but we're going to keep it rocking with our music section. At the end of the show, we always like to go over the hottest things that are happening in music, let you know what songs to download, excuse me, which albums to look out for. So, first up in music news, though, if you haven't, there has been like some confusion because there was a rumor that Big Sean had left Good Music and went to Rock Nation, and that is not the case. Big Sean is signed to Rock Nation Management, but he's still signed to Good Music, the record label. So he'll be working with Jay-Z and Kanye West. And once he signed to the management label, he dropped 4 new songs. So go on to fusetv.com and listen to the 4 new tracks that Big Sean dropped yesterday. They were really, really good. I like them all. So definitely go check that out because Big Sean hasn't released new music in a while. Also, what happened yesterday, if you didn't know, Beyonce and Jay-Z are currently doing their On the Run tour European leg of their tour. And yesterday they were in Paris. And it was like a big deal that Beyonce brought out Nicki Minaj for the Flawless remix, which hasn't happened. They've never performed together. So that was really interesting. We're going to post a link to our Facebook page. So if you want to watch the performance, definitely go to our Facebook page and look at that. It was a really good performance. Nicki Minaj did a good job. It was interesting. I saw it on Instagram. A lot of people are just not talking about it. But the performance was like good, like as a whole. Beyonce did a good job, like incorporating Nicki into it, and they were bopping. So shout out to Nicki Minaj and Beyonce touring together in Paris. Also on the On the Run tour, Jay-Z announced that him and Beyonce are in fact having a second baby. He was performing his song "The Beach Is Better," and he brought Beyonce out, and he was like, he changed the lyrics and was like, and yes, she's pregnant with the second one, whatever, and started rubbing Beyonce's belly. And she is kind of showing, like, they zoomed in on the camera pics, and you can see her little growing belly. So shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z having their second child, a sibling for Blue Ivy. Congratulations on that. Also on concert news, Kanye West was hospitalized in Australia due to severe migraines before his show in Sydney the other day. They said he was playing basketball and he almost passed out, but he didn't have a seizure. But they rushed him to the hospital, and they said there was a witness there who was saying that they removed every other person from the emergency room until Kanye West got finished, which I think is kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it's Kanye. So that happened, but after they treated him, they said he was fine. He had no serious injuries. So they went on, and he went on and performed the show later that night. So I saw the Yeezus tour when it was in Chicago. It was pretty good, except he wears that freaking mask the whole time, which is annoying. But shout out to Kanye. I'm glad he's doing well. Him and Kim jetting around the world on this Yeezus tour. So shout out to that. The albums that you honestly need to check out. I don't know if we mentioned all of these last week, but definitely Wiz Khalifa's Black Hollywood album. It's his first #1 Billboard album, which would mean almost, I would think that it means, is it commercial, like commercially pop? No, it's not like Rolling Papers. It's like Rolling Papers mixed with ONIFC, but it's a little better as far as like the raps that he has on there. And he has some really good features. He features Juicy J and Project Pat, which is awesome. Shout out to Memphis. So definitely check out Black Hollywood if you haven't checked it out. It's really good. Definitely, I'm going to tell you guys every week, check out Young Jeezy's Seen It All. The album is awesome from beginning to end. So I'm biased. I'm a Young Jeezy fan, but definitely check that out. Also, Jhené Aiko just dropped her new album, Sold Out, and that came out this Tuesday. And go pick it up. It's her first major release. Try to support them on their first album. I bought it off iTunes. Go to iTunes. It's only $9. Don't download it and be a cheapo, and help her record sales out. It's her first record. She's a really good artist. And next week, Chris Brown's album X will drop. And, that's his 5th album, so people are waiting on that. I think it'll be good. His last album, Fortune, wasn't good, and Fame was sort of good. So I hope this one is better. Hopefully he's been working on his new music. I like his songs on there. X is a pretty good song. New Flame is good. You know, Loyal is obviously on there. So definitely look out for that new Chris Brown music that's coming out next week. Like I said, Jhené Aiko's album came out, sold out. So the jam of the week this week is going to be a song from there. So you guys need to definitely check it out. It's called Ways, Ways. And it's a really good song. So this is our jam of the week. It's Jhené Aiko off of her sold out deluxe album. Jazzy J left, so it's just me. But we'll be back again next Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. So make sure you guys check it out. If there's anything on the show we didn't talk about, something that you want to talk about further, definitely look us up on Facebook at facebook.com/theinferno KCOU, all one word. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. All right.
Opened the windows to my soul. Told me he think that I should know there's no slow.